Hello, my name is Hannah, and today we're just building a Oasis Springs styled home because I could not tell you what the actual style of this home is. It's the same one as the ones on the opposite side of this street. I'm motioning backwards. You cannot see me. What am I doing? But it's like the style of the houses in the rest of this neighborhood. I'll figure out what to name it later, but for now it's just an Oasis Springs styled home. Yeah, I couldn't tell you what it is. It's just, yeah, in my mind, it's the Oasis Springs styled home, which is wrong. But it's also kind of right. Because there's also like three styles of houses in Oasis Springs, and this is only one of them. But that's okay too. But I was just like, yeah, we'll just put like the exact same details in a different spot than the rest of the houses because this must be what it looks like, right? And so I just used a bunch of like that like I don't know, smooth brick is the wrong word for that, but smooth brick and like brown windows and stuff, and I put like that fence that reminds me of Oasis Springs out front, and it's cute at the end. And I really like the floor plan. I don't know, it's really boring. It's just a square with another square on it, but like that's okay too. But it's got a big fireplace, which you would not ever, well, not fireplace, it has a big chimney which you would never use in Oasis Springs, as it probably is over 60 degrees at all times during, this place, but that's okay. I cannot relate to having 60-degree plus weather at all times. It was literally like negative 30 a couple weeks ago. Like, 60 degrees is, like, really warm for me. I'm just like, can we get the 60-degree weather back? I'm okay. I can do with the no 7-degree weather. I wonder actually how cold. It's probably getting warmer. Hopefully. It is the end of, February, so I hope it gets warmer. I do like the snow, but it's good while it lasts. We need to get rid of that now. It's warm time now. It's warm time. Oh my god, what am I saying? Okay, but today I just wanted to talk about school. I didn't know what else to talk about, and so, we're talking about school. So, my high school experience is really boring. Is that because I'm going during a pandemic and only going half the time? Maybe, but it's also high school, so it's not entertaining to begin with. Sorry, all of you people who are going into high school next year. It ain't fun. It's never been fun. Yeah. But, I guess there's less drugs than they told us there were going to be. All of the teachers are like, you can't go to the bathroom during school hours, which I still haven't, because public bathrooms in a high school are not the place to go. But they were just like, you stay away from those places. I have experience. Stay away from those. You're gonna get hurt. And I'm just like, okay, we'll just not go to the bathroom, which I'm okay with because I have, experience with not going to the bathroom for literally the entire school day. They train us to do this in the second grade, so we're all good now. But it's not fun. But this is the more fun experiences and just some other things that I'm doing right now. So right now in English class, I am writing a short story, or I should be writing a short story is what I should say, because I haven't written anything of it, but it was assigned 3 hours ago, so I think that's okay. But I cannot write fictional stories that are not sad. I cannot do it. So I'm trying to, because I think my English teacher is scared for me at this point, because both my essay that is, not fictional and all of the other poems I've written have meanings behind them that are kind of sad. So we're just gonna try and change it up a bit. It may take me the entire week that they've given me, but that's okay. We need to branch out. I cannot write another sad story. It's just the pessimism in my head is just really getting to, the stories. It's just life is sad, and that's not what you need to write a story about. So, the example they gave in class was of, a person who can hear mice talk, and he goes to the store to get bread, and the cashier can hear mice too, and they can also hear spiders talking, and then the, spiders gang up on the cashier, and that sounds so much more lovely than any of the ideas that I came up with during my 50-minute class this morning. But that's okay. We'll figure it out eventually. I'll have my friends help me. Hopefully. Friends, help me. I need help. But, that's really fun. I also finished the Life of Pi book, and honestly, that ending, I was not expecting I was not expecting any of that book. I was so confused throughout the entirety of it, but that's okay. I did understand it. I was confused about other things, but, the book made sense. Does that make any sense? Probably not, but that's okay. But it was a really good book. But it's finished now, so, we gotta write our final, project. Project's the word. We have, final projects for all of the books that we read, which is kind of boring, but, honestly, it's okay. We just gotta do something other than read books in English class. I get it, that's fine, whatever. But it's just, okay, so now we've written poems. We did an entire 4-page essay on a book, and now we're writing a short story that also has to be 2 to 4 pages. So, I don't know. The next book we're going to read, I'm scared for what the final is going to be. Not the final, just the final project. This isn't the final, thank God. But I don't understand I just don't know what to write a story about. You see, I don't have those ideas. Those ideas don't come to me very easily. So it's just story, where am I supposed to get ideas from? I don't know, but we'll figure it out eventually. Also, I went through another geoscience class today, and geoscience is a big review game, basically. So basically, we've been learning about stars. Now, we've learned about stars before, but we're going in more detail, or at least that's what, the teacher says. But we've learned all of this before. We learned everything we learned the last 8 weeks of geoscience. Already talked about that in previous grades. I don't get it. Or in biology, because I'm also taking biology along with my geoscience because it's required. And so they were like, you taking this one too in freshman year. So I was like, okay, fine. But it's just a review, which is, would seem fine. But I literally spend the entirety of geoscience going, yep, we learned that in, January 12th of 2017. And so, that's a random date. But it's just, I don't get it. Why can't we learn new things? And why did I have to take this class? I probably learned 3 new things this entire semester. It's the quarter. It's been a quarter. But this entire semester, I'm not going to learn anything either. But I'm just are we going to learn something new, or are we going to just keep going with this? But I guess the test grades are pretty high, so that's good. But that's about it. All that's good about the geoscience class. But, it's almost screenshots time, so I gotta wrap up my story. So I post a new video every day of the week, so you can watch another video tomorrow. Bye!